Welcome to Trouble with Tish. I'm Tish and I be Trouble. And if you are a returner, welcome back.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.
Alright, I've been wanting to try this for just a little while now. I've seen other people do it, and I kind of got to the point where I'm just like, okay, I have all of the makeup, like all of it, and I feel like I'm not using it enough, or I'm just using random things and I'm not finishing anything. So I kind of want to do a project pan. Now I don't know if this is going to be a rolling project pan or how it's going to work, but I'm just starting, and it is my first real and true panning project. Now I do have the No Pan Left Behind series, but that is mostly I'm going to use every shade in each pan. So I don't have a palette that I'm going to pan, but I do have some products here. So the first product I have is this AOA Slim Brow in dark brown, and this is how much I have left of it, and this is how I will keep track of it. I will put it here and it will go up to the line, and I have it written down what goes where. That way I don't lose track of what I'm measuring. So our first product is the brow product. I'm going to keep them up here so that I can keep using them. The second thing I have is I've got a couple of these open, so I want to keep the one that I have that I'm using right up here up front, and this is the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in Blackest Night. It's my go-to, but I keep opening them, and so I've got like 3 of them open. So like I said, I am keeping track of it on this page here. That was the brow pencil, and that is the eyeliner. Now for lip liner, I have the Beauty For Real Define Lip Liner in Neutral Deep. This is a little bit longer, but this is what she'd be looking like. And I'm going to, like I said, keep these up here at my station so that they are accessible. Alright, and then the next thing I had that was measurable was the Fenty Bronzer Stick. This is the Match Stick in Suede. And this is how much we have left of this. I'd like to get that down. And I figured it would be easier to measure if I used this. And then again, this is my blush. This is the ABH blush stick in Pink Dahlia. And that is how much we have of this one. Now these other items were a little bit harder to just measure. So these are the measurements I have. This is the brow pencil, the eyeliner, the lip liner, the brow or the bronzer stick, and the blush stick. And we will keep measuring those. Now today is the last day of March, and I don't know when I'm going to put this up because tomorrow is a Tuesday and I usually go live on Tuesday. I like putting things up 2 days in a row, so I'll probably put it up on like Thursday the 3rd. Alright, so next up we have the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. I wasn't sure how to measure this other than drawing on the bottle, which I didn't really want to do because it's kind of inaccurate. So I weighed it, and I weighed it in ounces, and this is 4.2 ounces. Now I don't expect there to be much progress on this or the concealer because I don't use them very often. I don't use foundation very often. That is not something I'm testing out. And I don't use concealer often at all. So I don't expect to have a huge amount of movement on this, but I do want to try to use as much as possible. So starting out, we are at 4.2 ounces. Now, the next thing we have is the matching concealer. This is the Kosas concealer, and it weighed in at 1 ounce even. So I'm excited to use some of that. The Kosas powder, figured might as well. Now, I didn't want to try to like measure the dip in it or whatever it may be, so I did weigh it. This is what we are looking like starting off with. As you can see, it's kind of my go-to. As far as using it up. So that shouldn't be a problem. That came in at 2.55 ounces. Then I want to try to use this up. Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist Setting Spray. So this came in at 4.35 ounces. So we're going to try to use that up. This one should go very, very quickly because it's just a sample size. We have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And that came in at 0.45 ounces. So almost half an ounce. And then I have this Lethal Cosmetics highlighter that I got from Janet. It is blingy enough that I like it and would be willing to wear it on a regular basis, but it doesn't shift like pink or green or purple. So it's kind of like a good everyday highlighter for something that I would want to use. So I was like, okay, we'll pan this one. So we have, the shade is Isotope. I don't know if I said that. This weighed in at 1.75 ounces in, because this is removable, but in the container itself. All right. Then we have the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick in the shade Charming. It is by The Balm. And this came in at 0.25 ounces. This should not be hard to use up. And it's in a shade that I like to wear every day. Now, these are the products I am wearing today, other than the foundation and concealer, because I am doing a wear test. And then last but not least, we have the Mile High Mascara from Lund Beauty. And this came in at 0.6 ounces. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think maybe probably at the beginning of every month. I'm going to try to remember to measure and weigh and all of that good stuff. And I'm not going to switch scales. I have two scales. I have one that I use for weighing packages and one that was supposed to be for weighing food. However, we don't really weigh food. So I'm going to use it to weigh my makeup. We paid for it, might as well use it, right? And then I will keep track of it in my handy dandy notebook using my handy dandy pen that I got from Debutawn. Oh my gosh, is this not so cute? It's nice and fluffy. And the little cloud with the raindrops. You know what's funny? This reminds me of Grumpy Bear, the Care Bears. That's my bear. That's like my spirit animal. I am Grumpy Bear. Don't let this smile fool you. I'm always grumpy. Always. No, not really. I used to be. All the time. But Grumpy Bear is still my spirit animal because he's so cute and fluffy, and he's just so cute when he's all grumpy. Anyways, so I'm going to try to keep track of all of this, and you for your part, can wish me luck for keeping track of all of this. I hope that I have a system that works for keeping track of it. So we'll see how we do. Yeah, so wish me luck. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is below. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.